Oh shit. Let's try pressing this button and try that again. Hello! Hello! Here's my ugly mug. Hello, welcome to Manel Goes Racing, and today we are in WRC 8. Now, the simple reason we're in it is because Amazon Prime Gaming are giving this away for free. So if you haven't got a copy of it, is it worth getting? So we're going to have a quick look through what you get. Now that I've worked out that if I press F9 to start and stop my video, it does something weird here. So if you're in the game, don't press F9. It goes into some weird debug mode. Home screen, you've got your last activity, then challenges, news and driver card are locked, and I'm assuming they're locked because this is the Amazon version. I don't know. Whether these get unlocked at some other point or whether they've just stopped doing the weekly challenges for WRC 8, I am not sure, but whatever. I ain't doing anything. So, second screen, your solo stuff, career, quick play, season, test area, training. We'll come back to that in a minute. Competition. Again, whether this has not got any multiplayer because it's an old version or because it's the Amazon version, I'm not sure. Split screen, I don't know how the hell that's meant to work because I can't see any way of setting up the controls for second person. Gameplay settings, usual stuff, setting up ABS, traction control, etc. So basic, you can turn all that stuff on even if it's not in the real car. HUD settings, etc. they're all in there. Controls, whoop, wrong button. Controls, usual stuff, you set your controls up, that includes your FFP settings, etc. Sound, I'll just give into that one. Basically, the usual stuff. I probably should have turned the music volume right off just to make sure I don't get fucked over by YouTube going, you owe some money to somebody for something. You know what it's like. Video, got the usual selection of video settings for both resolution and then your actual graphic settings post-processing. Seems to be fairly good set to play with, so you can get it to work well with whatever you've got in the way of a computer. I've tried it on this, I've also tried it on my other machine, which is a 2060, there's a 1080 Ti on here. Works fine on both of those with reasonable settings, looks quite good. Data, that's if you save data you can just delete it. I'm not going to do that because obviously I've got some saved data. And the credits are, gives you some money. No, I'm lying. Going back to the solo bit, which seems to be the only bit you really got. Career, now the career has, you've got 3 save slots, so if you've got you and your missus, your kids, whatever, you could all have an individual save slot. So you could track where you are. You could also have multiple save slots depending upon you doing more than one career mode, if you like. Usual stuff in here, calendar, so you can say what your next event's going to be. So if I didn't want to do, say, the training events or the extreme event, which is the next one up, and want to go straight to the Rally of Sweden, I could. Everything you enter costs you money. Nothing's free in this world apart from this game. So yeah, the everything you do costs you money. You've got your R&D. This is basically like a bit of sort of role playing, and you earn XP from doing well in events, and then you can, every time your experience level goes up, you get some things to assign in here, so you could change what you're doing. What's available here, I think, depends on what team you've actually chosen. So you might have more initially things in the team or the crew, depending upon what you've chosen. And obviously, as you go through, you're going to apply different things. So it tells you what each one of these is up the top there. So if you sort of want to do that one, you get your crew members or recovering better, things like that. Crew management, now this is the bit where it all gets a bit like, as far as I'm concerned, it's all a bit over the top. I just want to race. This is where you can select your different crew members, mechanic, who obviously repairs your car, agent who arrange for you to be able to enter certain events. There's some events that will not show up without an agent. With your agent, you should get more events showing up. That one I can't remember what it is. But basically, each one of your crew, you've also got an engineer, financial director. I can't remember what else there is. I'll have to look in the recruitment. I don't think there'll be anything in the recruitment that's helpful to remind me. But oh yeah, meteorologist is one of your things. But basically, your stats get changed by you selecting different people down the bottom here. So if I wanted my mechanic, you know, the repair speed has just gone from the green bit to the slightly extra bit there. So, and again, the rare events that show up from you having an agent, if I pick this agent, I'd get more events than I would with that one. Like I said, get up there, recruitment, different types of available thing will show up here. If you notice down the bottom, there's little things showing how knackered they are. I think that's what that's telling me. And every time you do an event, they get a bit knackered, so you have to replace them and update them and let them rest, and they go into your sort of crew reserve. Same thing with perks. You get various perks. Got no idea what they are because I haven't got that far yet. Usual email stuff, so I won't bother with that too much. Objectives. You get various objectives which you get rewards for, both in terms of XP and money. When you complete certain objectives, and you have a reputation with your manufacturer. Don't fuck them off. Statistics, mine probably says not a lot, so all that is manufacturer reputation. I don't know what else it actually shows you, but not that worried. And your standings in the championship. I haven't done one yet, so I haven't got one. And then you can go to the test area where you can test out your car. I'm not sure if that's the same test area or whether that's a more specific test area, because the test area itself is something we'll have a look at in a second. Quite a big area to play in, and it gives you the opportunity to play with lots of different cars. When I first went into the career, I only had the choice of I'm just trying to remember if I did the season bit as well. I have indeed. Season is basically similar to career, but without all the crew stuff, so you don't have to worry about all that, and you go straight into day one of Sweden, where you do a load of special stages. So basically it's like the career mode, but without the additional sort of management stuff. So if you don't want to do the management stuff, you can just do the seasons. When it come in, it only gave me the choice of two things to choose in terms of the car, and that's, we'll have a look in a second when it gets there. If you go into quick play, you can choose a rally stage, and then you get the 4 categories to choose from that are available, which includes the full WRC, which is your 380 horsepower four-wheel drive cars, WRC 2, which is like a lower version, categories like GP2, if you like, of the WRC, slightly less powerful cars, still four-wheel drive, junior WRC, where everybody's driving around in is it R5 spec Ford Focus, and then some bonus stuff, which is legendary non-championship cars. So you get the Lancia Fulva, which is front-wheel drive, Lancia Stratos rear-wheel drive, a Volkswagen Polo WRC car. I'm not sure when that was from. Slightly less grunt than the current ones, four-wheel drive, and the Proton Iris R5, which is a lighter. Now I think the R5 class is actually what the junior WRC is. So of course it's got a Lancia Stratos, so you've got to get it. I mean, you can't not drive a Lancia Stratos, can you? But we'll come back to this in a minute after we've just had a quick look in the test area, because I will drive a stage. The training allows you to do different things within the training session. You have to do laps in various times, etc. So that's all that is, but it's on tarmac and then gravel, then more gravel, and then tight corners on gravel. So it's different aspects of gravel racing. They're also, I think it's a training session B is the one you start with. You go into your career, and the first couple of events are actually training events, which you have to pay to do, and you get a little bit of XP for. Test area is, as it says, and you can set various weather, but you can't set it to snowing for some reason. But you can set the time of day, you can set the weather, you can have dynamic weather, and you can have it realistic. So I don't know how it decides what realistic is, whether it's just varying a lot, but I haven't played with that. But I'll just put it on clear at noon, and we'll just have just choose a car, doesn't matter what you do, and basically you end up with this big area to play in. It's a combination of gravel and tarmac stages. Just thinking about it. And for some reason it always starts in chase cam. There might be a setting somewhere to change that, but hang on, let's go back. One thing you'll find is the steering wheel does not align with the steering wheel, which is always annoying, so that's why I'm sitting on there. But basically you can just drive around. There's open sections. I'll just drive up the road here a bit. As you can see, graphically it looks right. It's I don't know whether this is the same engine they use for the original TT Superbike thing they did, which is also by KT Racing, or whether this is the one they've used for the newer version. The trees look like they're from the newer version, so being a bit of a tree whore, as they say, but as you can see it looks quite pretty. Just feel a little stuttery at the moment, but well, that's because I'm recording, I don't know. But you'll notice there's no person going, there's a corner coming up, go slower, go faster. You don't get that around here. It's just basically an opportunity to just drive around and enjoy yourself in various different conditions. So you can actually make your own little lap area up. So FFB, it's okay. I haven't played about with it too much. I've got the steering set to 540 degrees and then set the saturation to about, let's see if I can remember which button I got the brake on. I do find the handbrake's a little bit fierce, so you end up spinning a bit too easily. You can go with a semi-automatic gearbox. It's only got the choice of semi-automatic or manual, so, and the semi-automatic it's more or less automatic, but you can override it. So but for some reason we're on gravel tyres on this particular car. I don't know why, and you can't seem to change them. So whether that's normal for the test area, I don't know, but it's all a bit weird. There are various interesting little places to go and look at around here. There's there's the lake, and then there's a big radar dish somewhere. All sorts of weird, wonderful things you can go around, and buildings that you can drive through. It's a bit of a gymkhana section, and loads of off-road, loads of on-road. So there's lots of sort of test area, and it's quite pleasant just to drive around actually. So and if you press the right button, whoop, that's the headlights. That's the one. This is the map of the whole area. I can't see any way of actually going, right, I'd like to go to area C or D or A or B, or so I've no idea what they mean. And like I said, you've got your chosen tyres, and if you go down to advanced, it's a car setup, and it's just like regular gravel and nothing else. So I'm really a bit confused about what you're meant to be able to select there, whether you're meant to be able to select a different setup, but Bit strange, but it's quite fun. I did spend about half an hour just driving around it, and you do occasionally get to a corner, you'll turn a corner and suddenly you sort of hit the edge of the map and it just goes, reset you to the road. What happened there? Bit strange, but quite good fun. Like I said, I've covered the training, what it is. Quick play, we will just have we'll go to the first one, and I'm going to drive the Straws because, well, I can. Lovely car. Like I said, the physics-wise, it's okay. It's possibly not as... I'm trying to find the right word because I don't want to use the word accurate because I wouldn't know for definite what's accurate or what's not. But it doesn't feel quite the same as, let's say, Dirt Rally 2. And in terms of FFB feel, it's not quite the same level as Dirt Rally 2. Definitely a bit more... is vague the right word? It just doesn't have the finesse, I think, is the correct term to put it. It also works really well on a gamepad. I played it on the other machine on a gamepad, and it's actually quite good fun. So, right, we've got soft, dry tyres. Let's hope it's soft and dry. And let's see if I can kill myself, because I guarantee I will. Now, it does leave it in first gear, so...
20, hairpin left into flat right, tightens 4, short.
Whoops.
Into left 4, narrows, 30. Acute hairpin, right, 30.
Oops. Oh, do it every fucking time. Like I said, that
30.
it seems to be a bit
left
of
a...
a...
into right 5, brake. For acute hairpin left.
oh, bollocks. I'm making a right fuck out of this.
And left 5, tightens into right 5, narrows, 40.
As I was trying to say, the...
Left 5, short, 30. Flat right into tunnel, 30. Square right into bridge. And square right, keep middle into tunnel. And left 5, keep into right 4, 30.
The handbrake, I'll get there eventually, but it's a bit hard to talk with him rabbit about my ear on.
Left 5, short, 50.
The handbrake
Right 4, tightens into left 6, into right 6, tightens, 30.
does make things
Left
a bit
5,
difficult
very
because it's a
long,
little
30.
bit too abrupt. Like something with a little bit more finesse, shall we say, but because it's a button.
Right 3, short, and left 3, widens.
Oh crap. Right, fuck it, I'm going to restart this stage, and I will say before I start, the handbrake is really, really annoyingly sharp, so I might cut this bit. Right. Don't press the button until it says go.
20, hairpin left into flat right, tightens 4, short.
Oops.
Into left 4, narrows, 30. Acute hairpin, right, 30. Kinks, 30.
Oops.
At left over crest into right 5, brake. For acute hairpin left.
Oops. Not
And
quite
left
right.
5, tightens into right 5, narrows, 40. Left 5, short, 30. Flat right into tunnel, 30. Square right into bridge. And square right, keep middle into tunnel. And left 5, keep into right 4, 30. Kinks, 30. Left 5, narrows, 30. Left 5, short, 50. Right 4, tightens into left 6, into right 6, tightens, 30. Left 5, very long, 30. Right 3, short, and left 3, widens. Into right 3, narrows into left 3, right 4, 50. Right 4, short, into left 3, very long, 30. Flat right, tightens 2, 30.
Oops.
Right 4, keep into left 3, short into right 4. And left 2, short.
Oh shit.
Into right 4, into left 3, short. Into right 3, short, keep into left 2. Into right 4, tightens 3, into left 2. Into right 3, 30 over tarmac. Left 3, tightens into right 3, short. Into fast kinks over crest, 50. Left 4, tightens, 80. Right 3, keep into left 5 at junction.
Oh shit.
And caution, flat left, tightens 3 over crest. Into right 3, tightens, 50. Flat left, 80. Hairpin left, 100. Right 6, 80.
Button for handbrake's not
Left
good.
4 into right 4, open. Caution, left 4 short over crest, into right 4, tightens 3. And right 4 short into right 5 short, 50. Caution, brake left 2, short, into right 3, tightens. Into left 2 short. Into right 4, tightens into left 2 short. And flat right, 20. Right 3, don't cut, and left 4, keeping over crest. Into right 5 short and hairpin right, 50.
Oh shit.
Left 4 into right 4. And left 4, 50. Left 5 short, don't cut, 80. Left 2, small cut, open, 20. Left 5, tightens 2 after junction, into right 2, don't cut. Into left 2, don't cut, narrows into flat right, 30. Right 3, short into left 4, tightens.
Yeah.
Into right 2, into left 3, don't cut into right 2. And left 4. And left 3, short into right 5, over crest, 30. Right 4, 50. Right 3 into left 5, long. Caution, junction left into flat right, 80. Flat left into right 5. And right 4, medium. And left 6 into right 5, open, 50. Right 4, short, narrows into left 5 and tunnel, 30. Flat left, keep in, 30. And right 6, tightens 5 into tunnel, 20. Right 6 short, 20. Flat right into left 6, narrows, 150 for finish.
Well, that's the third time I tried that, and it's the first time I've got close to 5 minutes. The first time I tried it in the WRC Junior. WRC Junior car. That thing's a bit more of a handful, being rear-wheel drive, so it's a bit easy to lose it. But great fun, and you do get the option for a replay, which works quite nicely. If I can remember which button to press, there is a way of getting different cameras, which button is it? That's why you can hear a helicopter, because there's a helicopter filming it, so all works quite nicely. Push me make a right balls up with that one. Oops. Basically I've got a handbrake button and I keep missing the button. I keep forgetting which one it is, so that doesn't help, so. It all looks really nice, and good fun, worth a play. Can I find the right button for the exit? No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's that one. Yeah. So all in all, yeah, for free. Free's a good price. So I'd say if you haven't got it and you've got Amazon Prime, get it. Give it a whirl. Have some fun. And I I think that should do for now. So enjoy your racing, or your crashing in this case. That's me and rally games, I'm afraid. Spend more time crashing than racing. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.